We will now go through the default settings section and explain each setting. We have the option between customers only, suppliers only, or both. If you select customers only, only customers that have an invoice within Xero will be synced to Salesforce. If you select supplier only, it will only bring in suppliers, and if you click both, it will bring in both any customer and any supplier. Please note this does not create any Salesforce accounts in your instance. It will only create them under the Xero Contacts object. The next option we have is whether we want to show a combined phone and fax fields on our contacts or as separate fields. Xero Contacts have the ability to have the country code, area code, and number in 3 separate fields, so we can replicate this within Salesforce, or we can choose to show a combined field. The next option is which products we would like to sync. So we have the options of any product that has been sold, any product that is being purchased, or both. Please note again that this will only bring in the products once we get to the inventory and product sync section later on in the configuration. The next option is if you use account record types in your Salesforce. We can set the default record type whenever a new customer is created. The next option relates to how we store our pricing within our Salesforce opportunities. This box will allow you to specify if your opportunities by default include tax, exclude tax, or do not use tax. Please be aware that we can change this per invoice when we're generating from the opportunity. We're just setting a default value from here. The easiest way to understand which value that you should pick is when you go to add a product to an opportunity and you enter in the price of that product, do you enter that product inclusive, exclusive, or without any tax? The final option will allow us to select our default sales account for line items. So whenever we add a product to Salesforce, we can choose which account that should be related to by default. You can see here I've selected my sales account and my tax rate has come through as 10%. Please be aware that if you change or you add the sales account, you need to click the refresh tax button in order for the tax rate to update. This is used as a default value, again, for when we create products within Salesforce if you don't specify anything during the setup of the new products.